Welcome back to the Battle of Bautzen. I am the host as always. Let us see what the French got up to this turn. So far the battle's been fairly quiet. The French are moving forward, but fairly conservatively. So yeah, I'm allowing Marshal Oudinot's corps to cross the River Spree, allowing it to cross. Could do one of two things. It could allow me to focus heavily on it. Okay, he's doing skirmishing, moving forward. That's actually quite a smart way of doing it. He's bringing up guns. So this is MacDonald, I believe. So more troops from Oudinot heading for the crossing. So what is the plan here? So yeah, he's looking to cross down here. And over here. So there is that. But I think I'm going to keep on withdrawing my cavalry. Because, well, I have cavalry superiority. I might as well use it. If I can afford to give ground. And allow time. Speaking of, I lost 5 men in said dragoons as they got sniped at by some Bavarians. So we have a bunch of Bavarians here. It's a clear day, so what else we got? How goes the crossings? Those are Italians, by the looks of it. So, with MacDonald's troops pushing forward, but not super aggressively. I wonder what his plan is. Maybe get Oudinot across, which will allow then to get MacDonald across, which will then allow Bertram to get Marmont and Bertram to get across. Possible. Otherwise, we will continue to wait and see what they're up to. I also would like to make note that, again, these are all live recordings, so these are my thoughts, well, live, so I may go a little rambly at times. Alright, those are Bertram, I believe. That should probably be troops of Bertram's corps. Down here we've got what will obviously be Marmont. But for the moment, the French seem fairly content. Yeah, the French seem fairly content. Which, by extension, makes me fairly content. I think I know what he's going to be doing here at Bautzen. He obviously doesn't want to attack here because, again, bridge and then walls, so it's a really easy place to defend over here. I suspect he's going to use this lot to get across and storm into Bautzen from the southern end of it. Advance Guard 3rd AW and Advance Guard right wing has been released. Alright, so we got some Bavarians across the river. It looks like he's starting to get his cavalry set to get across the river. Stop that mouse, there we go. Let's do this. We'll place the Cossacks up on this high ground near Denkwitz, just to keep an eye on things. So if we go here, what can we see? We've got good sights, not perfect though. Let's get those moving forward. Get the guns moving as well. Get you further forward. Alright, we're now at Boblitz. I did not mean to do that. Well, hopefully they'll recover soon enough. Alright, you can go that way. The Kharkov Dragoons will fall back. In this case then, I am going to start getting my boys onto the road and set to fall back. Gonna continue to start falling back. Continue the fall back as necessary, as we will bring this lot towards over here. So General Noring will continue to fall back towards the main line. Alright, troops who... so that's my cavalry in the south done. Troops that are further north, which includes the troops at Bautzen. Do we want to do anything? The guns will just stay as they are for now. Whoops, that's not what I want. So let us call in the do the artillery fire. Not facing. Let's shoot at them. No effect. Missed. So for now, most of my artillery is pretty ineffective, given that well. It's having to pretty much fire indirectly, so for the moment it is ineffective for the most part. Let us, however, alrighty, let's get you moving this way. Alright, General York. Alright, Blucher, you are ineffective command. So, in this case, I'm thinking move Blucher over here towards Klein Bautzen, but he'll stay there for now. Skirmishers. I'll keep where we are. So we got Württembergers here, French, more Württembergers, French Marine Regiment, Westphalians, I believe. They might be Westphalians or Nepalese troops. More Marine Regiment. Light infantry, light infantry, light infantry. Italians. Not sure. Italians, some Italians and French. Those are Nepalese troops, I know that much. So those are troops from Naples. We got a battalion of light infantry deployed as skirmishers. So we are getting a nice general sighting of French as they continue to do what they need to do. Will you rally already? Alright. I could commit the skirmishers across, but I don't intend to. Cossacks. So yeah, the advance guard is to remain where it's currently positioned. And basically hold this position up here. The other side, the other part, so Lower Silesia and Upper Silesia, are going to pretty much focus on holding Krakowitz Heights. York, I am going to push on to Pushwitz, I think. For now, however, you are the Brandenburgs, Lithuanian Dragoons. Lithuanians, West Prussians, and Brandenburgs. So those are the cavalry. Get them out of my way at this point. So we're going to start by getting up into position up here, which is going to be, unsurprisingly, the Krakowitz Heights. The Liebs. So we bring up the guard. More light infantry, and then the guns. And then this lot will content itself with holding Krakowitz. Whoops. Contend with the rest of this to hold on to Krakowitz, while the rest of the force, aka the Brandenburgs, will hold on to Leiden and Pushwitz. Alright, so that's them done. Further north we've got this lot, which in this case, Dorbeschutz, I might pull them out of that said village, if only temporarily. One, to clear the road, and two, one to clear the road, and then I will, as I send these lot through, they'll move to retake their position. But for now, they're going to hold their current position. Likewise, fall back. They are to sit below the high ground where the guns are. Whoops. Let's get them out of the way. Let's move these guns. So we are just going to move about. Alright, further north, we have got the troops that are up here. You want to come this way, as I intend to leave this position, for the moment at least. You are all released, so all that is released. Those aren't, these are. So in this case then, alright, so we got 2 battalions up there, we got a couple of regiments of dragoons there. Let's unlimber those guns. This is mostly a case of getting nice and set up ready to face any oncoming French who are coming from this direction. I will accept the loss of Salga here. So yeah, accept the loss of Salga, as this lot is under nobody, so it's gonna be a case of essentially deploying it under the command of Barclay, and in the meantime we're going to have Cossacks initiate a screening force. Keep the Cossacks playing screen while we continue to gather the rest of the cavalry. Alright, Cossacks, you're going to continue to play... They are going to continue to play screen up there, just in case if there's any French that come this way, and then come up here, and then down here. Once this lot are released, so... So once this lot are released, they are likewise, because they are actually part of de Toilet's command, I'm going to have them set up generally around Galena and the Windmill Hill. As he's going to have the objective of holding Galena, the Windmill Hill, and Prenitz here. Again, the Prussians are going to be having the hold around Kreckwitz, Puschwitz, Klein-Bautzen, and Oberschutz, plus this little bit here as well, and then the other Russians, specifically all of this, is going to be down here. So, speaking of... Command-wise, I intend to keep the Russian Imperial Guard in reserve. It's perhaps a bit much to keep in reserve, but I think it's probably best that I keep it in reserve. Leave it as my main striking oomph. Second line, so I would have about 15,000 man reserve all in all, because I intend to keep the Guard Light Cavalry in reserve as well. So the Guard Hussars, the Guard Uhlans, and the Guard Dragoons. So anything Russian Guard wise will be my reserve. Everything else can be fully made use of. So I am probably going to have the Guard sit up here as necessary, and then below them will be... It depends on how far I'm forced back, to be fair. Who is this? This is... Who are you under the command of? You are under his command? Yes. The second line corps. So the second line corps is basically going to set up, well, a line. Shocking. And then the advance guard, as necessary, will fall back. But it will depend on what happens. So far, again, the battle has been fairly quiet. We do have scheduled for release within the next couple of turns, the rest of them. So the rest of de Toilet's command. The army of Silesia will fully unleash itself, as will the Russian army, at 2 p.m. So we have an hour. So 4 turns until the vast majority of my forces become available. Who are you part? Yeah, you are part. So Ishmaelov Guard, Guard Jaegers, Semenovsky Guard, Pribrodansk Guard, Finland Guard, Lithuanian Guard, Pavlov Grenadiers, and the Lieb Guard Grenadiers. So we are all going to be nice and set. As this lot continues to push forward, I am prepared. Do I want to fight over Bautzen itself? I'm not convinced I want to fight for Bautzen. While it's fairly worthwhile, I would rather keep my forces intact and probably fight further back, say around, well, Krakvitz, as we hold on to any high ground we can get our grubby little mitts on, especially here, as this will be very difficult to assault. Because they would have to cross the street, under fire, assault 3 villages under fire that also have fortifications in front of them or around them. So it would be very useful. But for the moment, we are just a case of continuing to buy time while we watch and wait and see what the French get up to. So I thank you again for joining us with this episode, and I hope to see you again with the next part. Again, I apologise for my ramblings. Again, live recording, so live thoughts. No script whatsoever. But I will see you next time with the next part. Bye bye for now.